Hey everyone, this is Madhvi Andra and welcome back to my channel Achieve Your Dream. Today in this video, we'll be discussing about the provisions or emergency provisions. This is related to the polity, and this was the notes which I've prepared by seeing this Lakshmi Kant book. So let's get into the video. So firstly, this provisions, emergency provisions was actually in the part 18 of the Indian Constitution, that is from Article 352 to 360. During this emergency, central government will become a more powerful, and then the states, and all the states were controlled by the central government itself. And this emergency provisions of mainly this emergency provisions in the constitution says that the safeguard of the sovereignty, unity, integrity and security of the country, the domestic political system. So these emergency provisions are of three types, that is national emergency and the president rule, and the next is financial emergency. This coming to this national emergency, it is under the article 352 of Indian Constitution. According to 30th Amendment Act 1975, Article 352, the president can issue the different proclamation on the grounds of war, external aggression or armed rebellion. If anyone in 1971, we have a war with Pakistan. At that time, we have the national emergency that has been kept. So that was the example for this national emergency. This national emergency is declared on the war on the grounds of war. External aggression is also known as external emergency or armed rebellion or internal emergency. National emergency is actually is applicable all over the India or a part of it or a territory. Okay. According to the 42nd Amendment Act 1976, the President is limited for the operation of national emergency with a specified part of India. And this President can proclaim all the national emergency only by receiving the written recommendation from the cabinet, which means the houses of the parliament, by the advice and once the by asking the Prime Minister of India. In 1975, Indira Gandhi advised the president to proclaim the emergency without consulting her cabinet. On 44th of the Amendment Act 1978, it introduced a safeguard to eliminate any possibility of prime minister only taking a decision of its regard. Okay. And on 38th Amendment Act, as I said in 1975, the declaration of national emergency, that is from the judicial review by the provisions which has been deleted on 44th Amendment Act 1978. In Minerva Mills case 1980, Supreme Court have said that the national emergency can be challenged by the court only on the grounds of malafide or the declaration that has been based on irrelevant fact. So next is the parliamentary approval and the duration. The proclamation of emergency must be approved on both the houses of the parliament within 1 month from the date of issue. However, the proclamation of emergency is issued at the time of Lok Sabha that has been dissolved or the dissolution that have to be taken during this period. And 1 month without after applying this proclamation in the houses, they have to approve within a month. Okay, and it survives from the first meeting of Lok Sabha until the reconstitution that has been provided by the Lok Sabha. In the meanwhile, they can approve it. After the approval from the both the houses like Rajya Sabha and also the Lok Sabha, emergency provisions continues till 6 months that can be extended for the certain period after the approval of Parliament. If the resolution is actually approving the proclamation of emergency, or the continuous must be passed by either the house of the parliament or the special majority of the Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. Okay. And this is and the next is revocation of proclamation. In this, if it may be a revoked by the president by any time. It does not require any parliamentary approval. The emergency must be revoked if the Lok Sabha passes the resolution in the simple majority by dissolving its continuation. The three effects for the national emergency. The first effect is effects on center and state relation. The second, in that we have executive, legislature, and financial. When it comes to executive, the center actually entitle the executive directions to the state of any matter. When it comes to legislature, the parliament becomes empowered to make the laws of any subject that is mentioned in the state list, and the president can issue the ordinance of the state object also if the parliament is not in the section. The laws is made by the subject matter by which the parliament is not a section. This loss of the state subjects by the parliament because of the inoperative of a 6 months after the emergency has been ceased to be in operation. And the last is the financial. Financial is nothing but the president can modify the constitutional distribution by the revenue between the states and the center. The next one is effect of life and Lok Sabha of state assembly. This is the second consequence or the effect of national emergency. When this proclamation of not national emergency is operation, the life of Lok Sabha may be extended or the by the normal term for a year. However, the extension cannot continue beyond the period of 6 months after the emergency is ceased to operate. Similarly, Parliament may extend the normal tenure of state legislature assembly for 1 year. Each time during the national emergency, the subject of maximum period will be for 6 months after the emergency. And the third effect is fundamental rights. Article 358, 359 describes the effect of national emergency on fundamental rights. There are two provisions which are there under this. That is suspension of fundamental rights under the Article 19. According to the Article 358, when the proclamation of national emergency that has happened, the 6 fundamental rights which are under Article 19 automatically suspended. On 44th Amendment Act laid that Article 19 can be suspended when the national emergency is led on the grounds of war or external aggression, not in the case of armed rebellion. Suspension of other fundamental rights. Under this Article 359, under this Article 359, the President is authorized to suspend by the order and the right to move any court of the enforcement of fundamental right during national emergency. These remedial measures are being suspended, not the fundamental rights. The suspension of enforcement relates only to the fundamental rights that has been specified in the presidential order. Suspension can be made during this operation of emergency for a shorter period. Okay, and order should be laid before each the House of the Parliament for the approval. Under this 44th Amendment Act mandates that the President cannot suspend the right to move. The Court of Enforcement of Fundamental Right is been guaranteed by the Article 20 and 21. Declaration made so far. And this type of national emergency, this is been proclaimed 3 times from the day of from the 1950 the constitution is formed till then till now till date. 3 times this national emergency has been done in 1962, 1971 and 1975. The first emergency is issued on October 1962 when the Cheney aggression of NEFA till January 1968. And the second is national emergency was on December 1971. That is the wake up attack that I have said before by the Pakistan 1971. When the emergency of the operation, the third national emergency was on January 1976. Both second and third proclamations are been revoked in March 1977. And the next comes is the president rule. The provisions, we as we said, the three emergencies: national emergency, and we have presidential rule and the financial rule. The second is president rule. This is according to the article 355, imposes the duty on the center to ensure that the government of every state is carried according with the provisions of the constitution. The main duty is to perform performance where the center takes all the government of the state under this article 356 the case of failure of constitutional machinery of a state. The grounds of imposition according to the article 356 empowers that the president issues the proclamation if it is satisfied in the situation that has been arised in which the government of the state cannot be carried according with the provision of the constitution. And Article 365 says that the state fails to comply with or to give the effect of the direction of the center, it will be lawful for the president to hold the situation of his whole situation when the government of the state cannot be carried on the accordance with the provisions of the constitution. Okay, the parliamentary approval or the duration of a president rule. This is when a proclamation imposed the president rule must be approved in the both the houses of the parliament within 2 months of the date of issue. Okay, and in national emergency it is 1 month of the from the date of issue. Okay, however, in this president rule, if the proclamation of the president rule is issued at the time when the Lok Sabha has been dissolved or the dissolution of Lok Sabha has been dissolved, the dissolution of Lok Sabha takes place within 2 months without approving this proclamation. If it survives till 30 days from the first sitting from the Lok Sabha after the reconstitution provided by the Raj Sabha, in meanwhile they can approve it. The consequences of a presidential rule. If he can take up the function from the state government and the powers vested in the government or any other executive authority of a state. He can declare that the powers of a state legislator are exercised by the parliament. He can also take all the necessary steps, including the suspension of fundamental provisions related to any body or the authority in the state. And the next is scope of judicial review. This is judicial review, as I said, it is 30th Amendment Act 1978 had made the satisfaction of President in revoking the Article 358, the final and conclusive in which could not be challenged in any court on the grounds but in 44th amendment it has been deleted. And the next is financial emergency. Financial emergency, it is article 360. It empowers that the president to proclaim the financial emergency if he is satisfied that the situation has been arisen due to the financial stability or the credit of India or part of a territory that is threatened. This parliamentary approval duration, the duration approval duration of the proclamation is declaring the financial emergency, that must both the houses of the parliaments within 2 months from the date of issue. However, if the proclamation of financial emergency is issued for the at a time when the Lok Sabha has been dissolved or the dissolution of Lok Sabha have taken during a period of 2 months without approving, then the proclamation survived till 30 days from the first meeting of Lok Sabha after reconstruction provided by the Rajya Sabha. In meanwhile, it approves it. Once the approval of both the houses of the parliament, the financial emergency continues definitely till it be revoked. So, in the whole emergency provisions, in short, we can say that there are 3 types of emergency provisions, and that is national emergency, financial emergency, and presidential rule. National emergency is Article 352, President rule is 356, and financial emergency is 360, and it is in the part 18th of Indian Constitution. And in national emergency, if it is about the armed rebellion or external problem, which like other country is we have problem with other country by war or anything, then it is called as national emergency. That should be approved by the parliament. That is called national emergency. and it is according to the 44th Amendment Act of Indian Constitution. And president rule, that is nothing but the president rule will be there if any of the state cannot handle the situation, then the president rule will be approved. And this president rule is the president will be the person for to who will handle all the situations of the state during president rule. It is under the article 356. And financial emergency, if there is any financial emergency for the part of a country or or whole country, the financial emergency will be approved by will be approved. That is what the financial emergency is all about, by the approval of the both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha within 2 months of time. So this is it. This is what the national emergency provision and president rule and financial emergency. This is a whole about the emergency provisions. If you like, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day. Bye bye.